Because a lot of you, I ain't saying all of you, but a lot of you motherfuckers just want to say you tried something. I ain't with that shit. I don't know how long you've been listening to me, but if you've been listening to me, every single thing that I said I was going to do, I did it. If it was write a book, if it was get a straight A's, if it was whatever the fuck, build a pool table, build some furniture, whatever the fuck, school some motherfucking dudes, open a goddamn university. Hey, every fucking thing. I'm not saying that anything I say is going to come to fruition. What I'm saying is once I say it, I'm going to make it come to fruition. Excuse me. I don't hope nothing. I don't believe in no goddamn luck. I ain't trying to win the lottery. I don't even play that shit. I live in Vegas and I don't gamble. I ain't trying none of that goddamn shit. I believe in me. And the more motherfuckers that I get listening to me and get them to understand that you can believe in Plato or Albert Einstein, whoever the fuck you want to believe in, but you better believe in your goddamn self more than you believe in them, is making you see if I could do this shit, you could do the shit too. You know, if you say, hey man, I'm going to do this, and then you don't do it, who gonna know it? Just you. But if you broadcast what you're going to do and you do it, see, when you say, see, I did what I said. It's an accomplishment that you're the accomplishment, not necessarily that let's say I went to school, got some degrees. I'm not bragging on degrees. I'm bragging on the accomplishment of finishing an undergrad and a graduate program. That takes serious discipline. So, you know, you guys got to understand, man, you know, either hear what I'm doing for what I'm doing or don't even listen to my shit, man, because goddamn, you can't make me say what you want me to say because of whatever the fuck you thinking. Man, I'm so past that damn shit. So, I mean, you guys know me. You know I'm qualified to do and say these things. But what you may not understand about me is that my goddamn life is about educating now. I don't care if I still got that pimp flavor. I was a pimp. But my goddamn goal is educating motherfuckers to become men. Because that's what's missing. As far as I'm concerned, there's enough pimps out there. I don't think no more need to be out there. You motherfuckers already ain't doing shit. Why isn't there more men? Just plain old men. Why is it that every motherfucker want to have some kind of pimp shit to talk about? You know, I haven't taken that simple video down, and I still get people hitting it. And I've already said over 100 times, why are you, comparing me with the game? Today I ain't been in the game in, almost 20 years. But they don't care. They still compare my shit. And what does that do for me? I guess they think they like cutting me up. But what it does to me, it keeps my head growing. It keeps my head being swollen. Because what I did 20 years ago is still standing up today. And if it wasn't, they wouldn't be talking about me. They wouldn't be comparing themselves with me. I never compared myself with Iceberg Slim. Man, I knew who he was. I heard, but I wish I would compare myself with that motherfucker. Not that he wasn't no pimp, not that he wasn't shit. I'm just saying any motherfucker, I wish I would compare myself with him. So, even though I'm formally educated, I'm informally educated also. And my informal education supersedes my formal education by 10 times. I got my degree in mental gymnastics also. because I know how to fuck with a bitch. I ain't just no book smart motherfucker like the average motherfucker you see that can get A's. I ain't no damn bookworm. You ain't got to be that shit. You just got to do, well, what I did was focus. Man, I went through my undergrad and my graduate programs. Maybe I was in class because it was online, and all you had to do was your work. Some of it took studying, some of it. There were times I had to study in a book, but most times I just listened to the class, listened to the discussions, made my points in the discussions, defended my points in the discussions, and when it came time for the papers, I always got A's because my points were things that they didn't think of because they were squares. And they would want to argue my points, and all I would do is show them in the book where what I'm saying is referenced, and I'm getting an A. But that don't take long. That does not take long. I'm telling you, if I was in class 3 hours a week, kill me. I read all the material. I took the test. I still got the fucking A's, and I was in there 3 hours a week. What is that telling you? That's telling you that the bullshit you tell yourself, you ain't got time for this, you ain't got time for that. It's just pure bullshit. It's pure bullshit. I didn't do it at first because I didn't have time for it. Man, you got time for whatever you get involved in. It's just, do you want to get involved? Because a lot of you, I ain't saying all of you, but a lot of you motherfuckers just want to say you tried something. I ain't with that shit. I don't know how long you've been listening to me, but if you've been listening to me, every single thing that I said I was going to do, I did it. If it was write a book, if it was get a straight A's, if it was whatever the fuck, build a pool table, build some furniture, whatever the fuck, school some motherfucking dudes, open a goddamn university. Hey, every fucking thing. I'm not saying that anything I say is going to come to fruition. What I'm saying is once I say it, I'm going to make it come to fruition. Excuse me. I don't hope nothing. I don't believe in no goddamn luck. I ain't trying to win the lottery. I don't even play that shit. I live in Vegas and I don't gamble. I ain't trying none of that goddamn shit. I believe in me. And the more motherfuckers that I get listening to me and get them to understand that you can believe in Plato or Albert Einstein, whoever the fuck you want to believe in, but you better believe in your goddamn self more than you believe in them. And if you really believed in yourself, you wouldn't have enough time to believe in some other motherfucker. That's how life is. And when I try to tell you that shit, some of you, not all of you, take it the wrong way. Man, you just don't know. I'm about to pass all y'all up with this bullshit. This shit here is fine. As long as participation is right, it's fine. As long as things are right. In my SWU, hell, I don't get to talk, live with. Well, I don't talk to you motherfuckers too much, but at least some of you talk. I get to interact. Now that part, I'm gonna get to do that when I start my live YouTube. Then I got so much shit playing out. Anyway, fuck it. What I'm trying to say is that I'm coming up with a lot of shit. And believe me, if I say it, I'm gonna do it. Now, it does not have to happen the way I say it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. And I'm learning so much about this schooling. I mean, man, come on, man. How many motherfuckers? I'm a nigga out the streets. Ain't never had no. Well, I did have a job, but in reality, I ain't have no fucking job. I was in the streets. So, I mean, goddamn, where do I come up to have concepts to have an environment where motherfuckers can feel like they in school because they have an instructor who is a professor at the shit he's teaching. And why are they there? You guys ever thought, well, maybe you didn't because the school is new. So let me rephrase that. You guys should ask yourself, why are they there? They bought your course, boy. I know you guys want to answer. I want somebody call in and answer. Because what I'm saying is I got answers for your ass. And my point is that I didn't half-ass. I see you, 616, just crushing me. What's up, man? Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year, Mr. Bitterdose. This is Cameo Demore from the alumni.
Cameo, what's happening?
I'm chilling. Just bringing in a new year.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, brother. What's up? What's your question? Cameo. Before you start talking, you guys, Cameo is a alumni, and he's in Sidewalk University. Cameo, do not say anything in reference to what we be doing in class. You can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Just make sure you don't reference it or you don't, give away what we doing. This shit is secret.
All right.
Go ahead.
I recently moved to a new city, and since you've been cross-country and came up in a lot of the cities you came up in, being across country, I've been to Chicago, I've been to D.C., but I'm from West Michigan. I moved to my state capital, and I want to know what are some tips to come up in a new city.
Well, Cameo. In the course, it says whatever you think is what to do. But whenever you're traveling, meeting bitches for a pimp is not his priority. Because bitch is going to be there. Your priority is getting there and represent your motherfucking self so bitches can choose you. And the little loose ones that you see you can get at. You don't, think like that, Cameo. And plus, man, this week coming up, it's just premature what we talking about. But I'm not, I'm sharp enough not to give up nothing. What I'm saying is what you talking about is something to be concerned with because it happens to a motherfucker. But when I tell you why, what you do about it, just like everything else, if you go do the exercise, you'll see this shit is nothing. And just because these guys are hearing this, it's nothing to me. Just like a motherfucking pole vaulter can pole vault over 17 feet and look at me and say, man, that shit's nothing. And I say, you crazy motherfucker. I wish I would go up that high and I'm going to land on the ground. Shit. What I'm saying is just be patient, brother. Have all those questions and really ask those kind of questions, especially any of you guys that's listening that's in the group. Ask those kind of questions in the group so we can chop it up and make you really understand. Because I really ain't answered you just now because I'd be giving too much away. And I ain't going to do that.
Right.
All right? Okay, man, I'm going to put you back in. Same to you, my brother. I love your intro, man. Hey, you guys. The thing about me is that I have proof of what I say. And the thing about you guys is you simply just believe shit. It could be true, and it could not be true. You guys don't care because you're not concerned enough about who you are to care. Because as much, you guys don't understand this. People have access to me, full access through the social media, through my shows, What I'm saying, and they know people are listening to the shows. They know the shows are recorded. So, I mean, when this fool was making claims about me recently, I just wonder how come you guys you've never heard that shit before. How is this motherfucker privy to some information that you've never heard? And how did he hear it? So what I'm saying is, this is why I'm the way I am. This is why I want you to be this way. I could give a fuck what somebody think or say about me. If you come in my house, you're doing shit my way or you're getting out. I'm like Martin, get out! Hey, but what I'm really saying, I don't need nobody. I don't plan to need nobody, because I know needing people is a crutch, and it stops you from being who you could possibly be. And when you do need somebody, because I've needed people a lot, when you do need somebody, you just make yourself think you don't need them. And fuck what they got. And you know what's going to happen? This might not happen that day, but sooner or later, whatever you need is going to come from a different motherfucker. That's how it happens for me. I don't sweat shit. If I want to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do everything tonight so I can do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm going to do everything to get it finished. But if it don't happen tomorrow, shit, I'm not finna, trip out. I ain't, finna think I'm a loser. I'm going to just finish it the next day, unless it's something that made me not be able to finish it the day I was doing it that's going to take a few days to get to me. That kind of shit happened. Then again, I'm the kind of motherfucker that think exactly what I said to you. And I'll start some shit and quit it like a motherfucker. I'm telling you. Now, that sounds like an oxymoron. How can you do both things? Because I am not in a box. I don't have a comfort zone. Otherwise, my thinking that I do what I want to do supersedes all that bullshit I was just telling you. If I don't want to do it, fuck that shit if I said I was going to do it. But at the same time, I don't really do shit like that. But believe me, I'm certainly capable of being just like that. Tell you I'm finna do this, man, and, I'll call you at 3 o'clock, and then 3 o'clock come and I ain't called, and you call me, nigga, what's up, man? What? I done forgot. You say, oh, man, you supposed to do, man, shit, I changed you said I changed my motherfucking mind, man. I should have called you. I accept that. But I ain't got to do something that I don't want to do. I try not to ever get in those situations, which I very seldom, ever have to say I don't want to do it. If anything like that come up, I just don't do it. I don't talk about that kind of shit. I'm only going to be motivated for what the fuck I want to do. And there's a reason for that. There's reasoning for what I'm saying. And if you don't know the reasoning, all you do is think I'm bragging. All you do is, hey, you guys, I got a fucking video on YouTube where I read two of my alumni introductions. Go listen to what the fucking goddamn course really do in real time for people. I know, it's bullshit. I paid them to say it. I know. Yeah, okay, believe what you want to believe. What I'm saying is, after you get through following me on Twitter and all that, whatever fucking shit you do, excuse me, at the end of the day, you still got to go out and catch a bitch. At the end of the motherfucking day, you still got to go out Now, what I'm saying is, I hate to be the one to break this kind of shit to you, but you expect a motherfucker to give you too much. A motherfucker give you everything except gasoline, and you can't drive a car because you ain't got no money. Can't go motherfucking buy no gas. Got to borrow some money from somebody to get some gas to go wherever you're going. And when that shit run out, you just going to be, $2 and then $6. Man, I don't even put gas in my car unless I fill it up. And my car rarely gets too much past half low, I mean. Maybe it never gets to a quarter is what I'm saying. Because I be paranoid about running out of gas and shit. So I don't know why. I ain't never ran out of gas. But I just be paranoid about I'm an old motherfucker. I guess that's one of my trips. But, man, I see half in my, on my needle, and I damn near forgetting where I'm going because I want to go to a gas station. That shit's serious to me. But what I'm saying is my quirks, whatever they are, I finance them. And they could be weird to you, but I'm not pressing them on you. I ain't trying to make you accept me having to get gas like I said. The only thing I'm doing is telling you that I do that goddamn shit. Now, what the fuck is my point? I'm telling you guys, my point is going in to 2018. My point is if you are not selfish and conceited enough, you're not going to do any different than you did in 2017, because life is a repetition of things you've already done. You already done for the past, 5 or 10 years, the same shit you did or going to do tonight. You ain't made no changes. You ain't tried nothing new. You ain't made yourself think of some other things for you to get involved in so you can have different shit to talk to a bitch. No. You just do the same shit. I had to fucking overcome a lot of shit for me to, reprogram me from thinking like this. I had to just really, really focus on where I wanted to go. I wasn't trying to ever go back into the streets, period. Man, my brother got the thing, man. Please, if I want to be in that shit, man, I'm so past all that looking over my shoulder bullshit. I'm a legitimate motherfucker. That's Bud. And you guys need to understand that if your thoughts don't define you, then you're faking. Period. All of you can attest to, don't fuck with me because I ain't having it. Now, that don't mean I'm the baddest motherfucker in the world, but that just means I ain't having it. I'm going to cut you up if I can. And that's that. That's what I'm going to do. That's because I know me. My thoughts define me. If you don't have the level of confidence that I have concerning what I think, then you'll never be able to sit and say some shit like I'm saying. And I'm not saying some great shit. I'm just being honest. I ain't faking. Ain't nothing about me fake. Shit. Nothing. I drink. I smoke. I'm old. I'm married. I ain't hiding none of that shit. Why? Because I know me. Ain't no motherfucker go tell me where I been or what I done. And if they start doubting it, it just mean they wasn't there. Because the real niggas was. So what the fuck do I care about a bunch of motherfuckers thinking I what they call it, haterade, telling me that I'm on a hater. He's on haterade. He's old. Man, I am old. And I'm so goddamn proud of my gray whiskers. And let me tell all you young motherfuckers out there something. And this is a word to the wise. Your object, your objective in life is to get some goddamn gray hairs. Get as many of them as you can. Because if you don't get none, that means you let somebody take you out early. I ain't letting nobody take me out early. I've been in the streets, 11th and 14th and Kane. Hey, what's up, 202?
What's going on with you, bud? Happy New Year, man. This is your friendly neighborhood.
Hey, this is Mr. P.
Mr. P, you got it.
What the fuck is happening, man?
Oh, man, I'm just kicking back, checking you out. I figured you might be on here for the New Year, so I said let me go ahead and get at you and wish you a happy 2018.
Hey, man, same to you, man. Hey, fellas. This is one of the guys that I have total respect for, because out his mouth comes nothing but what he should say. He don't fucking, I don't know. I think I can say this, Mr. P. He don't make no goddamn mistakes. Not talking to a woman, not driving down the street. He don't, I would imagine that motherfucker ain't had a ticket, because I know I ain't got a ticket in I don't know how long. Hell a year. Because I ain't finna do shit. But go, Mr. P, how out at these fellas and say whatever you was gonna say, because I really appreciate you calling in, man. Hey, you got that distinguished voice, and I recognized as soon as I heard it.
Yeah, I caught the tail end what you were saying, and you made mention somebody must have said something about being old, and I always say it's real foolish when people say things like that as if they're not trying to get to that point. It's like, why would you even bring that up as if it's an insult?
Well, Mr. P, excuse me, a lot of motherfuckers try to use this as an insult because society is youth-oriented. And,
right.
Especially as old as I am now, when I was 20, a motherfucker my age was decrepit, and on his last leg, man. That didn't too many people live past 75 and shit. But now, man, I'm going to be 75. I'm going to still be talking shit. I got 10 years to go on that. But my point is, people try to insult you by that. And like see, what I'm saying is like he said, why would you try to insult reaching, a momentum point of old age? Because that meant you did something correct coming up. Because motherfuckers, everybody don't make it, do they, Mr. P?
Exactly. Everybody don't make it to that point, and they say, sometimes young fools become old fools. So, you got to think about what comes out your mouth sometimes. And that just tells me that a lot of people, when they speak, they don't have any type of forethought in what they're saying. They don't think long range. They're short-minded. They think about what's right in front of their face instead of what's all the way down at the end of the road.
Hey, I started to call you Master P. Hey, you say something like a sensei, man. Hey, what I'm saying is, see, people, it's a lot of things they don't understand in about old age. If you get to old age and you worked and you have a good retirement, all that, that's not the American dream, but you're a part of it. But there's a lot of old motherfuckers that thought they were slick, and they thought they were slick until their 40s and 50s. And then whatever the slickness played out, and then they got to depend on the government, unless they want to go to prison, get that old, you don't want to go to prison. So you just had that memory of being a motherfucker, but you living like you living. What I'm saying is, you guys got to think about OGs that's really old doing what they doing, not depending on shit. you know, I look with it, Mr. P. I know you. I got 20 years on you, don't I? I probably got more than that on you, don't I? I'm 65.
Yeah, you got about 18, 19, something like that. Yeah.
Well, see, you look so fucking young. I thought you could be 32 or something, man. God damn. Hey, does this game preserve a motherfucker too, Mr. P? Because if you think right, your worries are less. You have less stress. If you take care of your business as a man, whatever that is, you have less stress. And I am absolutely sure, Mr. P, as Rosebud, that's what we do. Because that's the kind of men we are. We ain't pimps before we men. I mean, we love the game that much, we might say it, but I don't think I'm a pimp before I'm a man. I'm a man first. That's why when I stop pimping, I'm still a man. Ain't got nothing to do with me being a man. I ain't lost no degree of being a man. I just ain't sending bitches. like Mr. P with his motherfucking ass. Hey, Happy New Year, man. I'm glad you called in.
Hey, Bud, I'm going to tell you something, too, man, what you're saying about that. A lot of people really don't understand this, man, and really it's about, you know, having it your way. If it's not your way, then you just go ahead and back up and do something different or move them away from you. And that's going to help keep the stress off you. But here's the thing, and this is what people don't understand. Even though, to a degree, it's a young man's game, which it is, you know, but it's a reason for that. It's several reasons for that, in fact. But one of the things that people don't notice is this. As you get older, they always want to say, oh, you're getting old, you catch handgun. No, that's not necessarily the truth of it. To a degree, you have some truth in that because, yeah, you got young bitches and they like young guys. That happens, okay? But the reality is this. As you get older, you start to refine yourself in the things that you're willing to engage in and deal with and not deal with. So you become more selective. So there's a lot of things that you're not going to entertain, a lot of things you're not going to let within your environment. So it's not that you slow down so much as you may slow down a little bit, but you really just dwindled your pool down a whole lot because there's a lot of them that you're not going to deal with. At 20, at 19, 15, you might deal with a lot of things that when you get into 30 and 40 and 50, you're not going to entertain that. You understand me? So, yeah.
Hey,
you some of it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying some of it is not just because you're getting old. Some of it is because you're getting wise.
Well, let me tell you something, man. I have a saying about that. See, the game today, and people don't realize this, and they will once they become older. See, the game is a young man's game, but it's an old man's lifestyle. See, we ain't playing the game no more. You know, we ain't trying to be up when we don't want to be up. We ain't trying to do some shit, you know, cause the game called for you to do it. We done did all that shit. We know what's going to be the result. So we ain't got to take the action to know what the result is. If we want that action, we'll get it another way. Because we know how to live our lifestyle. We know we're pimps. We know how we should live, and we live that way. Youngsters, they know that that's how we live, and they want to live like that. So they chasing that shit. You know what I mean?
Nothing new under the sun. It's all a rerun.
All right, man. I don't know what you're doing tonight, but whatever you do, be safe. You know, I don't think you drink, man, but just, you know, make sure if you do, get some doggone Uber or Lyft or something, man. Go pick your car up tomorrow, man. You know, there's always tomorrow, brother.
Absolutely, man. Happy New Year. We're going to chop it up, you know, in the new year for sure.
You know it, man. Be cool.
All right, bro. Take care. Love you, man.
Love you, too. Hey, that's my... He's a youngster. Well, goddamn it, I can't say he's a youngster. That nigga in his mid-40s, goddamn it. I thought, that motherfucker looked so young, I thought he might be 35. Something like that, man. This game preserve your motherfucking ass. People don't know I'm 65. unless they look at my beard. But if you notice, I ain't ashamed. I ain't be trying to hide my motherfucking age. I'm going to tell y'all who I am, because I got it. I don't want it. I don't search for it. I got it. It's already in my possession. I ain't letting it go because I use it every day. And that's game. Every day. I got to say something slick enough about some shit to whoever the fuck I'm talking to about whatever, picking up a rock off the street, and it's slick enough for me to feel who I am, because I don't just talk. I'm like Mike Tyson. Everything I say, it has a mission, even when I'm talking to dudes. Now, of course, if I say, hey, man, what's happening? And I'm just speaking, you know what the mission is then? But then to see, man, that nigga got shit going on. Why they say that? Because I look good. My car looks good. I'm always bringing sacks of groceries in and all kind of goddamn shit. I don't be borrowing $5. I done loaned so many $5. I mean, I don't do that shit. I ain't waiting on no check. I hope I'm not putting no hanky on these. Anything could happen to a nigga. You know that goddamn shit. So I ain't trying to make it, come on me. See, the thing about me is something that I want to talk about, so you'll be able to at least know you need to know this for the new year, is that my thoughts define me. I'm telling you, anybody that asks me what I think about whatever, I'm going to tell you, and you'll see that that's how I am. That's my actions. That's what I do. Now, if you want to become a man, you have to follow instructions, directions, whatever you want to call them. But there's some path to becoming a man. And the reason you know that is because you're lacking in manhood now. And others aren't. You call the others alpha. But most of the people you call alphas are egotistical bullies. Alpha men, you don't really notice them. They ain't making no whole bunch of fucking noise because they ain't got to. Their presence screams, and it makes bitches pay attention to you. Now, if you with a group of motherfuckers that's talking shit, well, you gotta talk shit. But I don't like to be identified like that, because that ain't where I'm coming from. Because I don't watch no goddamn sports. I mean, I watch it, but I ain't no sports freak. I don't play no goddamn video games. I can't talk about the latest whatever the fuck the phone do. So shit, I'm going to have to do it like I do it. But see, the way I do it, I'm in constant contact, interaction. I'm in constant involvement with the woman, because I ain't texting her. I'm going to call her motherfucking ass. And when she texts me, I ain't texting back. And when she asks me why, I'm going to call her and say, I don't do that text shit. I'm not scared to talk to you, you fine motherfucker. Hey, see, that's how you get at a bitch. You tell her what she want to hear, but you cap it off with some hard shit. You don't say, bitch, you motherfucker, woo, woo, woo. Nah. You hit that bitch with a compliment. Yeah, you hit it with a compliment. Now, but the compliment is indirect. You tell them that there's some. I didn't tell your something like this. I didn't tell your motherfucking ass to be so fine, you motherfucker. That bitch don't know what to do. She gonna take that compliment, and it's gonna fuck her up if she start talking about the word motherfucker. So she just gonna look at me like they do. Man, you guys don't know, man. You can think what the fuck you want to think about Rosebud, but you never will know what the fuck I know. Because you ain't brave enough to try to see it. This is why pimp-ass niggas is top of the food chain. If they don't try what they think, they ain't gonna catch no bitch. And once the motherfucker get out there, and he really tries to, pimp, and he see motherfuckers having hoes, ain't nothing gonna keep him from catching another bitch if he got pimping in him. That means he ain't gonna be sitting in his car or at the bar or whatever, talking about, man, it's slow in the town. Cause real pimps ain't gonna be there if it's slow. But if it's slow, it just got slow. Say I was there, and towns do get slow. But shit, you motherfuckers live in the town, and you don't even know where to go. You don't know how to fuck with a bitch. You live in the town. Talking about it's slow. You never say, man, I ain't got no conversation, man. These bitches be smashing me. You think that, but you don't say that. Man, I used to say that shit. Man, these motherfuckers be just soon as I say something, them niggas used to say, you gotta stay down, bud. They didn't tell me what to say. Nigga, you gotta stay down. You can't let that shit stop you. Man, see, pimps think bitches can tell him no. No. Pimps think of 999 women in a row can tell him no. And on that 1,000th one, he get a yes. Man, that pimp don't even remember now one of them 999 bitches. Because if he did, he would have a hard time getting up on the next 999, because just because he caught one don't mean he gonna stop trying to look for the next one. Hey, what they got to do with us? This ain't the Down and Dirty Show. You guys are so fucking slow, man. What it got to do with you is just because you get a girlfriend, motherfucker, don't mean you supposed to stop looking for bitches. And just because you get some pussy don't mean you supposed to tell this bitch she your girlfriend or start doing some shit with a bitch to make her think she's your girlfriend. Don't you know the best way to get some motherfucking pussy is to fuck the bitch and then act like you didn't fuck her? I mean, not right then, but when you leave and then say she call you the next time, I ain't gonna talk about none of that goddamn shit we did that night. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember. I make that bitch make me remember. And then she just pushes. I said, girl, I don't live in the past. That shit, that's like old news. I don't want to talk about that shit. And what she want to do, get me over there? Well, can't you come? Nah, bitch. Can't come over right now, but I might be over there in 2 hours. Yeah, my terms and everything. I ain't fucking with you unless it's on my terms. Period. You heard it before, my way or the highway, but you guys don't mean that shit. I be meaning it. And bitches be knowing it. And they don't think I'm mean. They don't think I don't respect them. I mean, respect them. They know I respect them. But they know I believe in me more than I respect life. You know why? Because if I let life dictate what I do, I wouldn't be the kind of motherfucker I am, and I would have a miserable life. So instead, I dictate what I do, And I'm not miserable at all. I have a great life because I believe in myself. I believe in what I'm thinking. I don't care what you know. I don't care what you don't know. If you're fucking with me, all I care about is what you want to learn. If you want to learn something, man. If you don't, I ain't mad at you. Don't fuck with me. Don't email me. I ain't trying to have no discussion about what your philosophy is and Socrates told you this and that and Plato. Motherfucker, if you want to take some Greek shit from 16 or whatever BC or whenever the motherfuckers was and try to, use it in 2018, do it. Shit. Go ahead on and do it. I'm all for you doing it. Bro, I want you to do it. I don't want you to ever not do what you think. See, that's why my motherfucking alumni, they know what they think is golden. They know their thoughts are actual gold nuggets. And they know, or they think, they ain't sure yet, but they gonna be sure after fucking with my goddamn SWU. They think they're miners. Not miners young, miners, people that look for ore. They think they in the gold mine, mining gold, because they see all these goddamn nuggets that they're getting. Yeah. They getting it, and they are mining gold. But they're not miners. Because the gold that they getting, which they accept, is presented to them in a fashion where it's wide open in plain sight. But the digging for the real gems in it comes from that individual. And if that individual think he gonna bullshit me and get this game, he like all these motherfuckers that be, listening to me talking about they listening to the crumbs. I ain't got it yet, but the crumbs gonna help. By the time I tell you 4,000 crumbs, you only got a fork full of cake. And 3,999 of them motherfuckers. 3,599 of them motherfuckers, or 95 of them motherfuckers, you done forgot. So what the fuck you want me to do? I only fuck with my alumni. I only talk straight-laced with nothing held back with my alumni. But what I'm seeing in that group is that these motherfuckers are thinking. Slowly but surely, they're realizing how powerful their thoughts are. And they're now, I see you on here, Brooklyn Sean. I ain't talking to your goddamn talking to bragging motherfucking ass. Then this motherfucker here, man, he learns how, Sean, I ain't talking to your goddamn ass, man. What's happening with you, man?
Same stuff, different day. Did I press by mistake?
No, you didn't, motherfucker. Nah, I just came to get you because I was talking about, a motherfucker digging for gold, and these nuggets I be dropping is like golden nuggets. And I say, and then I seen you on here. What I'm saying is you already know they golden. Because what I was going to say, fellas, is that you going to see that the shit you learn in these little nuggets I be dropping is really golden. And as you see that they're golden, you're going to want to speak more. And you're going to be speaking with the emphasis these nuggets have dropped on you. And what I'm saying is, then I seen your number, Sean. I said, man, I ain't got to say that shit to Sean. I told that motherfucker to give me a 300-word essay. He wrote 95,000 words. hey, and the cool part about it, All of it was about him.
Huh?
Hey, Sean, the cold part about it, all that shit was about you. Don't tell me this motherfucker can't talk to a bitch. Well, hey, when I told you that, most of talking to a bitch is knowing yourself, and if a motherfucker can put at least, Sean, I don't know how many words, it looked like 700 at least. I'm being real. I didn't count it, but it looked like 700. So what I'm saying is, if the nigga give you 300, you see how many people only wrote 250 words or, under 300. That's because they don't have shit to say about themselves. They don't.
Yeah, you got
the thing I would have, what I would have did, because I used to do this in school, was if they asked for 300 words, I would write 300 words, ending in 300, and everything would be succinct and answered and to the point with all the references and citations, all that shit in order. And it would be exactly 300. Because I used to always do word count when I write. Shit, I ain't trying to write more than you want, motherfucker. Hey, I'm putting you back in, man. I just want to say Happy New Year to you, man. Hey, you guys. So, the second rule to game and the ABPs of dating is understanding and following instructions. You just have to learn to deal. You got to overcome all the obstacles that, trying to be a motherfucker that's dating in today's times, that shit brings a lot of shit to you these days. And in doing what I'm saying, otherwise, trying to deal with this shit, staying a man, keeping both of your nuts, you're going to gain a better sense of who you are, which is kind of where I'm at with you guys. Because I know if you motherfuckers really knew yourselves, you would be talking my head off. My show would be 2 hours. I'm not like, I see some of them motherfuckers be talking 2 or 3 hours. But they don't be talking about shit. And the people that's talking is just general news, and they're general people that want to hear some kind of news. Man, I'm talking about some real shit. And only real people can hear it. And if a motherfucker don't have enough, understanding to get it, then Sean, God damn it, is this you again? What's up, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to say this. I know a lot of y'all listeners are out there and y'all want to say something, but y'all don't got the heart to say something. So that's even more of a reason for y'all to invest in yourselves. Since the new year is coming, if you don't got the heart to say nothing to this man, then you definitely don't got the heart to say something to a woman. It's a new year, so, start a new leaf and invest in yourself. Get in that university, the next class. You want to.
Right on, man. Right on, man. Hey, you guys, so, see, the mental celebration that dudes like me and Sean experience each time we catch a bitch, especially as, you catch a bitch and you fuck her, you can only appreciate it when you know that the woman knows how fortunate she is to get to be with you. Man, if she don't know how fortunate she is to be with you, or not to be with you, to get to be with you, if she don't know that, then you haven't told her. You haven't shown her. And she's going to take you for granted. Because if you don't let a bitch see what you doing, she ain't going to know what you doing. Because bitches don't look for the good in you all the time. Some of them do. But, not all the time. Bitches be looking for how you a sucker, for how they can play you, they can get you to do this or that. And if you do this or that long enough, they might start liking you. I ain't fucking with no mites. Bitch, you ain't even gotta like me. Matter of fact, I hope you don't like me because you fuck around and call me too much if you like me, motherfucker. What's up, 616?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. A lot of these bitches, they try to catch you instead of being caught.
Yeah, but that's because of how a lot of you motherfuckers come at a bitch. Because if you come at a bitch right from Jump Street, she ain't gonna try to catch you. She just gonna talk. And then as you ensnare her motherfucking ass in your conversation, you gonna catch her. It's when you say some shit, and then the bitch say some shit, and you don't say no shit then, and then the bitch say some shit again, yeah, she gonna catch you. You letting her take over the conversation. Hey, bruh, tell me this. Be honest. Ain't that what you do, man?
No, I do it on my terms. I let a bitch know
you
that
don't,
if she
man.
gonna fuck with me, huh?
No, bruh, I don't believe you. I ain't gonna say you lying. I'm not gonna say you lying. I'm just gonna say I don't believe you because of what you said at first. What you said at first completely negates what you saying. You talking about bitches won't.
That's what I'm going through.
Huh?
Go ahead.
You said something about bitches won't shit on their terms. That could only mean you've been engaging in that type of conversation, or that's the results of the conversations you've been having with women. But if you say it's not, it's not.
No, that's what I have experienced before. But now I've done got to a point to where I know that I'm the prize.
Listen here, brother.
I'm the one of value.
Sean, come on. What you got?
Listen here, brother. What Bud was just saying is that when you take control, automatically she's going to give you control, and she's not going to try to take it from you. She's either going to give you control or she's going to back, or you're going to step up out the situation because it ain't the situation for you. So what he's saying is that if you say that she's trying to take control, it don't matter what she's trying to do. What are you trying to do? Automatically, you're supposed to be taking control. So she'll know that there ain't no chance that she's going to get control. That's what he's saying.
Right.
Hey, wait. Let me put a little more clarity to that. I am saying that, but I'm saying more than that. When you say hello, you right there have control because you initiated conversation. But the bitch can say something, however, and make you kind of not say nothing, and then the bitch say something else. She done took control. So what I'm saying, the way you say hello, and the bitch responds, your next statement, if she said something foul, should be shutting her motherfucking ass down and taking control of that conversation. Hey, wait, baby, you must be used to talking to Billy Bum Bum or somebody. You can't say no shit like that to me. And if that bitch starts saying, well, I say what I turn around and walk off.
Correct.
Fuck that bitch.
Correct.
If she ain't coming the way you want her to come, don't fuck with her, man. And that's why bitches do that. All you motherfuckers fuck with them, and you know you ain't gonna beat her motherfucking ass, and that's the only way you can actually show this bitch because she talks so much shit. Look, baby. Go ahead, Sean.
Go ahead. Anything else is going to let her know that you used to them taking control, so she's just going to mosey her way right on and continue doing what she do to all them niggas.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Sean.
Right.
Sean, check this. Sean.
Go ahead.
Don't call my goddamn show as be as sharp as your motherfucking ass is being because you making people see what the fuck SWU is doing. First, you guys got to understand the motherfucker had hella game as far as what he said. Then you got to understand he didn't just say it. He clarified it so you could understand it. Why? Because he don't want no misunderstanding in what he's saying. He wants you to know and understand what he means. And you can't do that unless you can talk. and you can't talk unless you know what you're talking about. And you ain't gonna know shit about yourself unless you look into it. Hey, I'm just saying, I got 10 seconds. Hey, you hear, Sean, I'm cutting you off, goddammit. Hey, you hear 616. Good shit, Sean. Thank you, 616. Your shit was good too, bro, because it sparked a lot of conversation.
Okay.
Happy New Year to you, man.
Happy New Year to you too.
Thanks. Hey, 443, what's up with you?
What's good, bud? Happy New Year, man. Hope you have a good 2018.
Hey, man, I'm surely hoping so myself, bro. What's going on with you?
That's what's up. I got a question for you. My question is, I was wondering, did you start listening to Mr. Kehoe's stuff before or after you retired from the game?
After.
Okay, that's it. I just wanted to know.
Well, listen to this. I listened to some other shit before him that I didn't like. And, hey, did you hang up? Oh, well, shit. Hey, you guys, goddamn it. It's New Year's. I know y'all got a lot to do. This is only an hour show. I'm going to start doing maybe 90 minutes on Sunday, maybe an hour, and definitely an hour on Down and Dirty. But what I'm saying is I'm kind of shortening these shows because I'm going to concentrate on SWU. I'm finna make all the motherfuckers sound like Shine. I'm gonna make them all chuckle at all of their thoughts like Shine do. He's a happy motherfucker. And there's several people, they'll call in, I'm sure they will. But anyway, Happy New Year. Be safe. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive and you got a little bit toasted, call Uber. Go get your car tomorrow. Fuck the shit. $5,000 just to fight a drunk charge. And you ain't got to be drunk. You just got to, blow the wrong amount. Fellas, let's be safe. And let's stay sharp. All right, I'm out.